Hello, my friend. I pray that this finds you well from wherever and whenever it is that you are tuning in. So, I'm popping in today with just a quick reminder to you that whatever God has put in you, in way of who you are, in way of the gifts, in way of the calling over your life, is important and it's worth sharing. Now, this idea was inspired by a meal I had this morning. I had some leftover beans, and my wife makes this amazing dish of fried beans, but it was missing something very small: salt. And with just a dash of salt, that whole meal, if you will, transformed. It's amazing how salt brings out the other flavors, whether it's in a dish of beans or a wonderful steak or your favorite meal. And I was thinking about it. The Bible talks of you and me as being salt and light. And sometimes we might think that that gift, that calling, that purpose that God has put in us is small. But just like salt, you don't need a lot to make a difference. The Bible talks about us being light. Have you ever noticed how, when you introduce even a candle, the smallest light in a place that is pitch dark, the smallest light always overcomes the greatest darkness? In other words, whatever in you is exactly what is needed to flavor your world, to flavor the places, the interactions where God is putting you today. But here's the thing. Have you ever noticed how salt that stays in a shaker helps nobody? Scripture talks about us similarly not hiding our light under a bushel. A light that is hidden benefits nobody. And so, my friend, I'm just coming on again in summary to say that don't think of yourself as small. Don't think of the gift that God has put in you as small. God can use you authentically the way you are, with the gifts that you have, with the resources that He has put in your life, to make a difference. But that only happens when you're willing to give it out, when you're willing to pour it out. Whatever it is that we have in our hands becomes much when it's put in the Master's hand. So, wherever you are, go out today, go out in authenticity, go out in presence, go out in power. Be you, do you, and make a difference right where you are. Until next time, my friend, blessings to you.